Greetings, boys and girls. It is now time for Reader's Workshop. We're having fun learning reading today. Reading today is fun. We learn from our success. We learn from everyone. We're having fun learning reading today. Reading today is fun. We learn from our success. We learn from everyone. We're learning to think. Think today. Thinking today is fun. Thinking helps us solve problems. Solving problems helps everyone. We're learning to think. Think today. Thinking today is fun. Thinking helps us solve problems. Solving problems helps everyone. Boys and girls, can you read our learning target with me? I can identify the main topic of my text or one specific paragraph within my text. Great job. Remember, everything we read has a main topic. And the main topic is what the passage is mostly about. Remember, some passages have more than one paragraph or group of sentences. So each paragraph includes key details. Those are the most important parts of the paragraph that tell you about the main topic. Remember, when you put all of those key details together and think, how do they fit together? What do they have in common? Then you will be able to know more about the main topic, and you'll be able to figure out a main topic. The main topic of a passage would be maybe the title that you give the passage. Remember, we've been learning about Jimmy Carter this week in Reader's Workshop. Let's learn more about him today. Listen as I read this passage to you. Most of Jimmy's friends and neighbors were African Americans. He could not go to school or church with his African American friends because of segregation. Remember, boys and girls, segregation in this sense of the word means people being kept apart because of the color of their skin. He, Jimmy Carter, did not think that was fair. In 1946, Jimmy married Rosalind Smith. He served in the Navy until his father died in 1953. Then he decided to go back to Plains, Georgia, to run the family farm and his father's store. Here is a picture of Jimmy Carter's wife, whom he married in 1946. And her name again was Rosalind Smith. Here is a picture of one of the stores that only Black people could go to during segregation time. It says Rex Theater, so that is one of the theaters where they showed movies or maybe had plays. Here is a picture, a drawing, or an illustration of the inside of what a pharmacy might look like, or a store that maybe his father ran. Possibly this is what it looked like on the inside, where they sold many goods or items that people needed in their homes. Now let's think, what are some key details in paragraph 1 that we might have heard? We learned that Jimmy Carter had many African American friends, but he couldn't go to school or church with his friends because of segregation. He didn't think that was fair. Now let's think, what are some of the key details in paragraph 2? He got married to Rosalind Smith in 1946. He served in the Navy until his father died. When his father died, he went back to Plains, Georgia, to take over and run the family farm and his father's store. So let's put on our thinking caps, boys and girls. Pause the video and think about what is the main topic of this passage. Then come back to the video and let's see if we were thinking the same thing or close to the same thing. Pause the video. Okay, welcome back. What did you think was the main topic of this passage? Well, I think the main topic of both of the paragraphs is Jimmy Carter as a young man. You see, he wasn't a child anymore. He was growing up. He was developing his own ideas about society, about his community. He thought segregation wasn't fair. He got married, joined the Navy, then went back to run his family farm. You see, Jimmy Carter was growing up. So if I were to give this passage a title, it would say, Jimmy Carter as a young man. Remember, boys and girls, today we learned that everything we read, everything, has a main topic. Main topic is what the passage of a nonfiction writing is mostly about. Remember, nonfiction means real or not fake. Remember, the key details in each paragraph that you read give you more information about the main topic. And when you put all of those key details together, then you should be able to come up with the main topic of your passage. Now, boys and girls, I want you to choose one of your just right nonfiction books from the manila envelope that you took home with you. Read a section of the book. You don't have to read the whole book. Just read a new section. Then think about the key details in the paragraphs that you read and decide what the main topic of that section is. Remember, most sections in your nonfiction books already have titles or the main topic. See if you can figure out why they gave your section that particular title. Can you find the key details that back up your reason or their reason for naming that section what they did? When you're finished, then have fun reading for at least 20 minutes. Read any of your Just Right books in your manila envelope. Then write about one of your books using one of your book response forms. You can continue reading by logging into Headsprout. Remember, you can get to Headsprout using Mrs. Hefner's blog found on our school's website. Remember, to log in, all you have to do is click on the link from Mrs. Hefner's blog that says Headsprout, then look on the back of your homework folder, and you'll see all of the login information that you need to successfully log in to this site. Have fun reading, boys and girls. I'll talk to you next time.